Have a great show.
Hello. Welcome back. You're sitting with your host, Tanisha Marie, and this is Simply Complicated Chats. And I am so glad to have you here with me on this fine Tuesday night, okay? Because what else better do we have to do but sit here and talk about some real mind-boggling shit, okay? If you've been rocking with me for a while, we've been doing this thing for a minute now, real smooth like. Then you know that I am the edge of any bridge that you could possibly have, right? Okay. I'm like that rush of adrenaline you get when you just do something that you never thought you'll do. That's what I like to consider myself as. Hey, Amanda, how are you? So tonight I am going to rock the boat a little bit because this is something that I come across quite frequently dating, and I just want to know, like, what are y'all opinions on this? And then on top of that, I seen a clip from Angela Yee's show when she interviewed Lauren London, and it's so crazy because I seen this clip a while back, like when she first did the interview after Nipsey passed away and shit. And it was just her expressing like why she's taking time for herself, why she's not looking to date, why she's not really looking to even entertain the thought of love because of the love that they shared amongst each other. Not even that they shared amongst each other. The love that he gave her was so pure in her eyes that she knows that she'll never find that type of love again. Like if she does, she's like a one in a million luck up. But she's just like, the love that I experienced with that man, it was something different. Like the way she described it, she said it was no ego. Like, being human, we allow our egos to step front and center a lot. And I find a lot of people do that in relationships mainly. Like in relationships, we are very egotistic. The control, the thought that, something is just so possession. The possession. Something is yours. Someone is yours. And we're not. We don't belong to anybody. Like even our kids don't belong to us. We all belong to God if we're going to get there. We all belong to God. And when you really think about relationships that way, a major question that comes to mind amongst men that I've talked to, even women that I've grown up around, shoot, even myself once upon a time, I didn't believe in this shit. But having friends of the opposite sex when you're in a relationship, like a best friend, like this is my best friend, we've been together forever. And I know there's a huge stigma around it. I get it. I understand. I am a victim of being cheated on with shit. It wasn't even his friend. It was my own fucking friend. So, like, come on now. So, I've had my own experience in this world of dealing with friends and relationships because we were all friends. Like, That was one thing that I was big on in my relationships. I wanted my friends to make sure they had a relationship, not even really have a relationship with my significant other, but I just wanted everybody to get along so that I really never had to separate my time if I didn't have to, type of thing. But I was young and dumb. Okay, we'll start there. Young and dumb. Will never do that shit again. I'll keep my girls, the ones that can make it around, make it around. Like, I'll tell you, I got a good 4, maybe 5 friends that are like legit been my friends since back in the day type shit. And I got a couple new friends that I'm engaging with on a regular basis since I've been in Arizona that I really enjoy. So, you know, as of right now, everybody that's around me as far as a female, I can trust. If I was dating somebody, I could trust around them. I wouldn't really too much be thinking nothing else would be going on. But back to the real topic and men or women having friends as opposite sex, of the opposite sex. In my book, I don't care. And I'll tell you why I don't care. It's not because I don't give a fuck and I'm just going to let you do what you want to do. It's more so on the strength that I'm so content within myself and I'm so secure in my relationship with God that I have an understanding that He's not going to allow anything to destroy me. So even if you decide that you are sleeping with this friend of yours or any other woman for that matter, it's really not going to hit me like it used to. Because one, everybody knows I love bitches. So that's just, that doesn't really count. But the main reason behind that is I feel like if you, knowing that piece of information, if you still decide that you want to go cheat, you aren't for me. That was God's way of showing me that you are not the one for me. And I can't be mad at that. Because the thing about that is everybody has their own agenda. Even if the shit was an accident, which I don't believe in no fucking accidents with no shit like that. But at the same time, whatever the circumstance was, that just goes to show me that you, the person, were untrustworthy. And that's not something that I can submit to as a woman. That just shows me what type of man you are. Now, will that scar be there on my heart? Will I still deal with that? Yes. Yes. I'm going to have to emotionally get past that. I'm going to have to emotionally heal from that because it was still something traumatic that happened, something that I didn't want to happen, but I had to experience it. Pain ain't pretty. But goddamn it, when it's all said and done, everybody likes the results. Because if you're not getting better from the shit that you're going through, what are you doing? Like, seriously, we be so scared of living life because of the what ifs and the traumas that could happen that we don't enjoy the energy of anybody we encounter. Like, if you meet somebody and this person is a great communicator, they, you know, y'all laugh, y'all have fun, everything does not have to be sexual. Like, I think at this big ass age, we all should understand that every connection does not have to lead to two people lying in the bed with one another. Like, it just does not have to go there. For what? What is the point of that? But at the same time, that makes everybody be accountable for themselves. Because what are you doing with your emotional state that the actions of two other people encountering, not sexually, just at a friendship? What are you missing, Brian? What did you miss? What did you just get here? You just got here? What's up? What's your real question? Because what? What are we asking? Because the topic of tonight is sex, not sex, friendships with the opposite sex. And I'm saying that every situation does not have to land in sex if you're really building friendships with people and getting to know them. And honestly, that's another reason why a lot of relationships be failing. Y'all don't even know these people. Don't have no type of friendship with these people before y'all just hopping in bed with them, and now, oh, the sex was bomb, so shit, I'm just gonna deal with whatever's coming with them. No. I'm not saying a relationship would never lead to sex. I'm saying friendships, connections with the opposite sex, all don't have to lead to sex. There's a difference. You can do whatever you want in your relationship. I know a lot of people who possibly don't have sex, but that ain't my business in relationships. Like, that's not a friendship is a friendship. Because if that's the case, you're going to say being a mother and son they're all categorized as relationships, but we know the difference between platonic and romantic relationships. I'm hoping so, honestly. If not, at this big old age, there's something wrong. So don't do too much overthinking that you complicate the simple here, my dear. Don't do that. Don't do that. But yeah, so understanding that there is balance, divine balance that God actually created man and woman for. He didn't create us to just be laying up here fucking like rabbits. If you talk sex with your girls, what makes you think friends of the opposite sex don't talk about sex? Just because they talk about sex does not mean that they have to have sex. Brian, what are we not understanding here, my love? Where's the issue coming in at? Where's the miscommunication coming in at? Are you not hearing exactly what I'm saying, or am I speaking too fast for you? Talking about sex and actually partaking in the action is two totally completely different things, honestly. Like, they opposite ends of the spectrum, because I could talk about sex with my girlfriends all day, don't mean that I'm going to go and bump coochies with them. So it's okay to talk sexually with a friend of opposite sex if I'm with you. Brian, my dear, I really think you are kind of missing the actual point of the conversation tonight, because what you talk about and how you phrase things with your friends in general is what differentiates that question, I guess I would say. Because again, like I just said, I can sit up and talk. It's okay to sit up and talk about sex with my female friends, but it's not okay for me to do it with my male friends. Why? I sit up and talk about sex with my parents, so I can't relate. I talk about sex with my brothers and my sisters and my cousins. Like, that, I think that's another stigma of this world. Y'all so guarded on things that are natural and what their actual purpose was. The purpose of sex is to procreate. Us as humans living in our flesh, feeding our flesh, made sex recreational. So the topic of sex is not sacred to me, not the way that people want it to be. Like, we just gotta, oh, you can only have sex conversations with your significant other. No, you can talk about sex with anybody. You should be able to talk about sex with your children so that they know and they're properly aware of what's to come when they get to that point, that they're introduced to it by other kids their age or older. So, I mean, this conversation just got a little bit more deeper than where I was going, but I'm here for it, because now we actually get into something. Because what's the secrecy on sex? Why is it a secret when everybody's doing it? It's plastered all over the internet. It's plastered all over the radios. It's plastered all over TV. What's the secrecy about communicating about sex? There's a difference from sitting here and having a conversation, because me, yes, I talk about sex with my male friends. I talk about how whatever man I've dated knocked the Mario coins out of me. My male friends get the same conversations that my female friends get. Okay? And the crazy thing about that is they know that's just me. They don't use that as a moment to shoot their shot and be like, oh, I want to try that with you. None of my male friends do that. And I love that for me, because I have more than one male friend. And for me to be able to sit here and say, honestly, that I have male friends that don't shoot their shot at me, I love that for me, because I know it's very rare for women. It's very rare for men, but I know it's very rare for women. But I really love that for me, because the men that I grew up with that were supposed to love and protect me, my dad, uncles, shit like that, all I really had was my big brother. But now at 31, to have a nice amount of men around me that love and care for me wholeheartedly without sex, that was a big transition for my life. Because in all honesty, yeah, that's another topic for another day. But yeah, it's possible. It's really possible. And I just don't feel like a lot of the things us as humans want to hide from the world, or want to hide from ourselves, or feel like nobody else should know, all of this shit is broadcasted on a daily. What if, instead of fighting against the fact that sex is so public, we take that and flip it? So now y'all teaching these kids really what sex was for. Y'all teaching these kids really how to honor their bodies and their minds, and not exchange that source of energy with another person unless there's truly a divine elevation there. Like, let's use this for what it was. Let's remember that marriage was never for, it was never for love. Let's really start there. It was never for love. It was all about elevation, keeping the money flowing, keeping money with money, like legacy building, traditions, shit like that. That's what marriage was for. Y'all done took marriage, y'all done took sex, and y'all done made it this blur of bullshit. And I can say y'all because I'm including my damn self. Once upon a time, I was there, but I can't operate like that anymore. I choose not to, for the simple fact that I have such a wide understanding of what the divine purpose for humanity really is. It's not just us all living a life and experiencing some shit just because God decided to send some people down here so he can fucking play dolls and house and shit with multiple people. That was not it. So it's just like, thank you, Walter. But it's really like, just, it's so much to all of this that people are ignoring. And it's just like, why? Are we not aware? Because if y'all not aware, by all means, I just put y'all on some game tonight, and I need y'all to go and do y'all research and understand what is really going on with humans and our purpose to interact with one another, our purpose of connection with one another. It's not ownership. It's not ownership at all. And I'm not saying anything is wrong with marriage. I'm not saying anything is wrong with falling in love. I love the idea of it all. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's the prettiest thing I've ever fucking seen. Being in love and all in la la land. That shit is cute as hell. But that shit does not create, I'm not sure if I agree But so enjoy listening to a strong woman speak on something she's passionate about. Thank you, Amanda. And I mean, it's not for everybody to agree, just to give everybody a different perspective and outlook on things. You know, life isn't one-sided. So I like to give my outlook on things because I know other people don't look at things the way that I do. A lot of people I encounter tell me I'm different. And it used to bother me because it's like, damn, I don't want to be different. But at the same time, it's like, I'd rather be different because I'm being who I am. And I I understand things to the best of my ability. So, you know, with that, I can't do anything but give other people knowledge and allow them to do with what they please with it. Because at the end of the day, that's the human interaction with each other. We're here to learn from one another. I get some knowledge from people and I apply it to my life if I see fit for it. And if I don't, I let it go. But I learn from others, and that helps me understand who I am, what I like, what I don't like, what I won't tolerate. Like that, learning from other people helps you create boundaries for yourself. And you're not going to be able to learn, you're not going to be able to grow to the max capacity of what you can under God if you don't interact with different people, different races, different cultures, different, just everything. Opposite sex, heights, weights, colors. Like you have to interact with a multitude of different people to really expand your brain and really grow to your highest power. But the thing about that is everybody, again, is so egotistical that saying that to people, your pride hurt if you allow your person to experience life with other people. And again, people, let's keep in mind, we are not discussing sex. Sex is off the table. We are not talking about sex. We are talking about just genuinely enjoying life with other people. You feel like that's unfair. You feel like you shouldn't be having this much fun without me. I know. I've been there. I've been there. I've been there. Like, I want y'all to hear me when I say it. I've been there. But I know how that shit feels. If you're in a relationship right now, I want you to ask yourself, how many times has your partner been away from you? And at some point in time, even if it was just for a split moment, when you thought about them, your nerves, your whole body just feel like it just went chaotic. You want to know what that was? That was your nervous system going into fight or flight, because you had a thought about your person not being near you. Now your mind's racing. What is it that they're doing? Who is it that they're doing it with? Especially if you don't know. And again, I am speaking from experience. I've been here. A lot of people that go through shit like this are called crash outs because they do some stupid shit behind feeling like that. Because once you get the feeling like that, now you blowing up phones. Once you get the feeling like that, now you stalking social medias. Still no answer on this phone. Oh, now you doing a pop-up. Now you done caught some shit in action and shit is going left and it's just all bad. Even if it ain't what it seemed like. But because your emotional state took over and your nervous system got disrupted and you all frantic and hectic and don't know what to do with yourself, that's what that is. I tell everybody, I have never crashed out on a nigga. Not as bad as I could have. I'm gonna cuss you out. I've done the curse outs. I've done, you know, a little talking shit. I hang up the phone on you. All type of shit. One thing, I never put my hands on people first. Just keyword first. Never put my hands on people first. And I never destroy nobody's shit. Like, I ain't fucking up no cars. I'm not fucking up no clothes. I'm not fucking up no shoes. My baby daddy did his bullshit. I packed that man's shit nice and neat. Folded his shit. Packed it in garbage bags. And set it at the door for him to come get it. Petty me kept his drawers and socks. I will inconvenience you. For sure. I will. Piss me off, I'm gonna inconvenience you. I'm gonna really ruin a smooth day. And guess what? I did. Because when he got where he was going and he started pulling clothes out so he can hop in the shower, my man's had no socks and no drawers. You gonna free ball in jeans? I think the fuck not. Brand new Jordans? You got on no socks? I think the fuck not. Now you got to spend unnecessary money. And drawers and socks is not cheap, baby. If you buy them, you know. Not cheap. Not cheap at all. I'm going to make you irritated purposely. I can get 50 cent petty, but I have tried my best not to truly live up to being karma for people. I don't like the feel of it. Especially when it's justified, because I enjoy the entire ride. I'm not going to hold you. That's just me. Because I don't like being mean to people, and I don't do things purposely to hurt people. So when people do some shit to fuck with me, come on now. That's the worst thing you could have did in your fucking life. Why? We could have just been cool. Could have talked to me. Told me something was wrong. I take your honesty more than I would take you sneaking and geeking and fucking me over. I really rather you be honest with me and just tell me, what it is that you really want. And I think that is another thing about establishing those boundaries when it comes to having friends of the opposite sex. Because if you're used to talking to your male friends, you wouldn't be so shut in on really communicating with your significant other. Because I know it's a lot of people who have like a fear of really communicating to their significant other how they're feeling based off their relationship with their parents, relationships they've had previously, relationships they've had with teachers or authority figures. Like, a lot of childhood trauma relates to this one topic of the insecurity of friends of the opposite sex. And that's why I say it's so understandable. I truly get it, and I really sympathize with people that go through it. But I really need everybody to understand that you are the controller of that. You don't have to be insecure. Even if you don't feel like you're insecure, you don't have to be so guarded to the fact that your person would willingly want to interact with other people of the opposite sex. Possibly with you not around all the time. Like, I really need y'all to release wanting control over people. Yes, have your boundaries. Please, I'm not asking anybody to disregard having boundaries, because I would never tell you to put yourself in a position where you're allowing somebody to walk over you. We don't play that shit around here. We don't play that shit at all. Like, there's a difference in being soft and being loving and having love and showing love to somebody than just letting them walk all over you. And that's some shit I'm not going to go for. So, baby, please, I encourage you to the utmost. Don't ever allow nobody to play in your motherfucking face. Treat everybody accordingly. I just said I am not evil, but I am the pettiest bitch there is to deal with. And anybody that truly knows me will tell you that it's so pointless to fuck with me, because I'm so sweet, I'm so nice, I'm so understanding. I love everybody around me. I just want people to allow everybody around them to be themselves, because I think that was my biggest thing when it came to dating and being in a relationship. I always felt like men wanted to control how far I could go. And that's just with everything. I grow tremendously when I am able to be myself and have He say you scared the shit out of me just saying, don't be scared, Brian. You know what? That is only because it's uncommon. I promise you, if you really just, if you tap into this, you'll start attracting motherfuckers that's like that, because people are like that out here for real. I promise y'all, it's more people like me. I don't know where the fuck they at. I don't know how many of them it is, but I promise y'all, I'm not the only one. I swear I'm not. I hope I'm not. But no, I feel like everybody has a lot of room to grow. We really just have to allow that for ourselves. But in allowing that for ourselves, guess what we got to do? We got to let other people be themselves to grow too. Clock it. Clock it. Because what? Did that not make sense? Do y'all see how complicated this shit be? But it's really so simple. That yes, everybody walking around with some type of insecurity. But guess what? If we work on ourselves and we focus on ourselves and we use people that we surround ourselves with to learn and grow from and release control, release possession, because that's the thing. When we grow and we outgrow people, we sometimes choose to want to stay because you love this person so much, but you've outgrown them. The season that y'all needed to be together has expired. And it's okay. If y'all choose to still be friends, cool. Why not? But just because we didn't work as a relationship anymore doesn't mean that we can't call and check in on each other. Don't say we got to be fucking besties and we got to go motherfucking have drinks at fucking happy hour every Tuesday. That's not what I'm saying. But why can't we be cordial with exes and keep it moving? Allow the relationship to be what it was meant to be. Like, I know everybody has heard that you meet people for a reason and a season. Or a season. Either they're a lesson or a blessing. You don't have control over who people came to be in your life. So why do we choose to stress ourselves by trying to control the outside relationship dynamics that they have with other people? Because they be coming back through trying to give some of that good and we too dumb and get it and lose that new girl. Sexual control. Self-control, okay? Sexual discipline. Again, that's a self thing. That is something you have to work on. That is something that you have to get boundaries for yourself. Because I'm not saying it's bad that we're out here having sex. I'm not one to judge because I've had my fair share of sex outside of marriage. All my children are born unwed. I'm not embarrassed about shit that I've been through. I'm not embarrassed about shit that I've experienced because it's all molded me to be here today. To be the person that's here delivering the messages to you guys. My life experience, shit that I've gone through. That's one thing that I will always tell you guys. I would never speak on anything that I have not gone through. If I haven't walked through it from my own experience, not from hearing nobody else's experience, not from watching nobody else's experience, but from actually stepping foot. So you're trying to change the world starting with you. Something like that. That's definitely my ultimate goal for sure. For sure. And I had to start with me. That was what I had control over. I had to start with me. And then the next tier of that is the people that I'm raising. They got to come out into this world and be a part of it. In the process of me doing what I need to do for them and what I've been doing for myself, yeah, now I got a little piece to offer to the world for sure. I'm just trying to see how many people I'm going to get to come with me. Because if we're going to do this, we might as well do it. You know? Okay, you ain't scary as you were a minute ago. I was... Baby, never scared, okay? You won't even catch that over here, Brian. Ain't none of that in my blood. I wear the fucking armor of God every day. And you see how I just cuss before I say that? Because he knows that I'm serious. I strap that on every day. I have to. But yes, y'all, like, the one thing about life is it's really, really easy if we let go of the worry, the what ifs, the could be's. For what? Why are you thinking about what could have happened? Thinking about what you want to happen. If you focus on what you want to happen, whatever you get from that, I promise you it's still going to be good. Even if it hurt. Because guess what? If it hurt this time, that means that wasn't your moment yet. And when your moment comes around, best thing ever. It's gonna be the best thing ever. Like, you're not gonna be expecting it. And that is another big key to life. Have your dreams, have your goals. But if you truly know the source that you're connected to, the power that's within you, man, you know that God only wants what's best for you. And if he always gives us a glimpse of what could be, because that dream, that goal, that mission, anything, those thoughts that you're having that could put you in position to be just so much greater than what you are now, he gave you those. So with him giving you those, and you putting in the work that you need to be putting in, what makes you think that the actual divine timing, place, the energy that needs to be put into that moment won't be huge? Because you controlling yourself, you doing what you need to do for you, you loving on his people, and you are allowing his people to be who it is he needs them to be. And you cannot control who God puts in people's lives to help better themselves. Take that. I'll give y'all that one. Maybe that'll help y'all understand much better what I'm trying to say. That is out of your fucking control. Who God decides to use in somebody else's life for whatever lesson or purpose that he has, that's out of your control. And you getting mad because God put this moment together, whether this moment hurts you, it was a lesson. God is the player here on this chessboard. How you gonna react? You're the opponent. How you gonna react? I love y'all, but I really be thinking about shit, okay? And I really be wanting to give y'all so much, but I don't be trying to overload y'all in this hour because I could really go into this shit. I could really go into this shit because one thing I study love. I love love. I love the thought of love. I love black love, Asian love, white love. I love it all. Okay. I am the hopeless romantic. I am the girl who's crying at on the fucking movies with the sweet romantic part. That is me. Okay? That's me. For sure. On a day-to-day basis. But pain numbed me for a very, very, very long time. And in order to get out of being numb of my emotions, because it got to the point where I ignored my emotions. I stopped feeling for a very long time. I didn't feel. And to go from being the girl that was crying about everything, and I was such a sweetheart, and I wore my heart on my goddamn head, okay? That motherfucker was sitting right here on my head, shining bright for everybody to see. It was the fucking Batman symbol. Okay. That was me letting everybody know I'm here. You need some rescuing? I got you. Fuck no. I had to learn to protect myself. And not even so much as protect myself. I had to learn to control and understand my emotions. Because going from this sweet, gentle crybaby to this tough, outer layer, hard-hearted ass woman, crazy work. And it wasn't, I was so sweet. The man I was dating then, oh my God, I promise y'all never would have thought that me and that man was going through what we was going through. And I mean domestic violence, like shit was off the wall. And a lot of it came from jealousy and insecurity because I am the person that I am. And I'm the social butterfly that I am. A lot of men come in contact with me and I communicate with everybody until you rub me the wrong way, because I don't want anybody to feel like I'm stuck up or I'm selfish or I think I'm better than them or I'm too good to have a conversation with them, because I sit and hold an hour-long conversation with the janitor while the CEO is walking past by us both and still speak to him. But because I was so just bubbly and just, I was myself. I was always comfortable. See, the thing about that is I don't go outside because I've had some kidnap attempts on my life. I don't go outside for real unless I feel safe. Like with the friends that I'm with, I feel safe, or hopefully there's a man somewhere within the group. And I gotta know him to know that something happened, you coming to look for me. Okay. Like I don't go outside to party. That's a big reason why I don't go outside to party. If I do, oh baby, I'm alert, focused. Very focused, okay? But he was just very, very jealous of me as a person, because anytime he talked to a woman, it always went left. He couldn't have a conversation without it becoming something that it shouldn't have been, without it crossing boundaries that he shouldn't have been crossing as a man in a relationship. But me, on the other hand, the moment a man gets to talking crazy, I'm cutting shit off. And he'll ask me quick, oh, what happened to your friend? And I'll tell him, well, he said this, and this. And I just felt like that was disrespectful for us. And I stopped talking to him. Now, motherfucker looking at me like I'm crazy and I'm lying and shit. Because I told you I done blocked them. And now you see motherfuckers trying to get to me. He saw that motion that was with that. Because if I block somebody and they still trying to reach out, they still trying to get in contact, you trying to figure out why. And it definitely ain't because I gave up no coochie. Not at all. But that's just the energy that I bring, that people realize very quickly what they're losing once I disappear. And that's not me being cocky. That's honestly me being very humble. Because I never really thought of myself as that type of person that really changed people and really added value to their life. Before now, oh no, you couldn't get me to believe that. Even as smart as I was, even as high as I thought about myself, I have always been in love with me. I've always thought very much amazing things of myself. But that confidence definitely took a shot because of life. So now being in this space that I'm in and seeing where I came from and understanding the love and the grace that I had to give myself, I understand that giving myself that, it now opens me up and allows me to give anybody that I come in contact with that grace to be themselves, love to be themselves, just like that opportunity, that pure, genuine opportunity to truly be who they are. I don't want anybody faking who they are with me. I don't like no front flogging ass man, woman. Don't fake your lifestyle to kick it with me. Because baby, I can hang with you if you broke. I can hang with you if you got it. I can hang with you if you in between right now. I can hang with you if you a baby mama. I can hang with you if you're not a baby mama or a baby daddy. I can hang with you if you a grandma. I love the old people, okay? Throw on some motherfucking 90s ballads and baby, let's get to it. Cause I'm in here singing all the old slow jams, okay? My daddy put me on. If you from back in the day, I had an MP3 disc with like 218 songs on it. Okay? I'm talking Teddy Pendergrass. I'm talking Anita Baker. Don't play with me. Please. Music is my thing. Okay? I love music. Any genre. Give it to me. If I relate to it, I relate to it. And I'm gonna listen to it. Bye. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Get out. Thank you. Time is it? Because kids supposed to be asleep. Oh, okay. Yeah, kids want to play crazy tonight. But yeah. I'm really an all around person. And that's what I love about myself most. And when I let go of that relationship and I realized my power and the glow I had just being me, when I realized how much of me I lost being under somebody else's control because I did not want to anger this person, I did not want to make them feel some type of way. I didn't want him to feel like he was less than. It was so much I didn't want to do to piss this man off or to make him feel some type of way that I stopped being who I was. Cause me, what I used to middle of the night, if my mind's racing, I can't go to sleep. I'm packing my daughters up in the car. We hopping in, I'm grabbing snacks because we finna be gone all night at this point. Like after 1-2 o'clock in the morning, I would hop in the car with my kids and go ride Lakeshore Drive for hours. Take my notebook, park by the beach, go sit there, watch the sunrise. Like, then me and my kids go sit and have breakfast. Like, that was the type of shit that I used to do just to clear my head. So being with somebody who's so insecure that, oh, you getting up in the middle of the night to go see somebody, I don't even want to see your ass right now. What the fuck makes you think I want to go see somebody else? What are we talking about? Why? Why are you so insecure? This is something that I've always done. This is something that I was doing dating you. This is something that you will know of. You are aware. Even if this is something brand new that a person just starts doing, why can't people change? Let that person grow. You sitting here questioning them about why you start eating your food like that now? Because maybe I tried it once and I like it now. So, I thought this was my plate and I could eat it how the fuck I wanted to eat it. But, if I'm a baby and you making my food or buying it, I guess I eat what you want me to eat. The fuck? Like, what are we doing here as people? What are we really doing with our time and our purpose? Because I know God did not put me here to micromanage his people. These is not my niggas. These is not my bitches. They're not mine. None of it belongs to me. Another key thing that I know y'all should be doing, when you have a problem with somebody, especially somebody you love or you claim to love, you have love for, why we not taking it to God? Why we not talking to God about his people? Because I be quick, especially with these kids. Y'all see how that little fucker just came up in here. I want to use your bathroom. No, go use your own fucking bathroom. But that's neither here nor there. But yeah, that right there, me and God gonna have a conversation later about his son. Because that little one right there be trying me. He be trying me. He know what he doing. He knew he wasn't supposed to come in here. But he tried it anyway. He wanted to see how far I was going to let him get. Ain't no leeway. But he tried it. And me and God gonna have a nice little conversation about his child because, baby, that one there, yeah, always. He his daddy's son for sure. I swear he was put here on this world to irritate my entire life. Make me rethink my thoughts and choices multiple times. Okay? Make me definitely communicate with God and figure it out. Because using my own theories, no, can't do that. But I just, I enjoy life much better now that I have released the control that I wanted to have over everything around me. Because that shit was not healthy. And I'm telling y'all, it's not healthy. Why do women always blame all the bad stuff our kids doing us in our genes? Oh no, trust me. I know he got some of my fucked up ass ways. Oh baby, but that right there, that's his daddy. That coming in, sneaking and seeing how far he can get with shit, that's his daddy. That's not me. I'm not no sneaky ass person. If I want something, I'm gonna ask for it. But I'm respectful. And he know he should have waited until show was over to bring his little badass in here, and that was just him trying to try it. He wanted to talk to y'all tonight, but no. My man's walking around here in his drawers. You don't need to fucking be on camera in your drawers, bro. Get out. Get out. Fuck you come in here for? He was just doing shit. That shit right there, trying to see how far he can get, that's on his daddy. But trust me, I acknowledge the fuckery I have implanted into my children. I've raised them all. So I know they got a lot of my fuckery. The little shit come from their daddies. That's not even some shit that I even really care about. That's just the shit that irritates me. But oh, trust me, my kids walk around here and I thank God for my mother's strength every day because I have 5 versions of myself walking around on this earth. And she stopped at 2. She's very smart woman. Because me alone, I see me dispersed into 5 people. I don't even understand how God could equally disperse me into 5 people at an asshole rate of 87 and above. Okay? Literally. They all carry a lot of me within them. And I love that for all of us because I know how to control that. I know how to tame that part. Now, that other part, I can't give them no insight on how to contain because that ain't my gist. It's not my side of the story to tell. But the part that comes from me, by all means, I know how to raise that part. I know what that part needs. So that's what I can give them, and that's how I can instill in them what it is that they need in order to control that other side. And that's just my view on parenting. And I love that for me because learning to control myself helps me raise better children. Understanding my emotional stance, because I promise you, every pregnancy, I was at a different emotional standpoint in my life. With my oldest daughter, I was traumatized. I was really traumatized with her when I got pregnant with her. I felt really unsafe. It was a lot going on when I got pregnant with her. But she's the sweetest kid I got, I promise you. Sweetest kid I got. With my youngest daughter, I was raising hell. During her phase, I was raising hell. And she's a hell raiser. She's a hell raiser. She is me. That one right there, the attitude, I just gotta tweak her out just a little bit more, tune her up a little bit more. But other than that, my girl's pretty good. That one right there, both of them are very, very witty, but that one right there, she's sassy. Them twins, I was shedding a lot with them. They kind of saved me from depression, but I was shedding just a lot of emotional and mental things with them. So they are like night and day, literally yin and yang. I have one that's sweet, quiet, off to himself. The other one, maniac. But he's book smart. But he's loud as shit. He's crazy. He turns into a dinosaur. Okay, we'll just leave it at that. That's my kooky kid. And then the little one, like I say, with him, I was going through a lot with his father. The whole relationship behind him was traumatic. So my pregnancy with him was very disconnected. And I think that's why me and him fight like brother and sister, because I couldn't connect with myself during that pregnancy. So I couldn't connect with my baby during that pregnancy, really. Like, I was a zombie pregnant. I was just there. I just existed. And he caused me so much pain during my pregnancy. But that boy whooped my ass. Like, we really fought from conception until today. We fight every day. It never fails. It never fails. But yeah, just life, this journey is amazing. And when we start really viewing the good things in everything as what they are, I mean, just really acknowledging the fact that even something that we missed, that we feel like we missed out on, could really been a benefit because it wasn't your time. Just knowing that it wasn't your time at that moment. Like they say, a closed door doesn't mean no. It just means not at that moment. And that's really something to really hold on to and understand and apply to everything. Because with that, life is destined to align better for you. It won't be any resistance. I promise you. The moment you really let go and let life be what it's supposed to be and let everybody enjoy their journey and you enjoy your journey and the moments that you have with people when you have them, life will feel so much better. Because one, you won't be forcing nobody to be around you. Two, you won't be forcing yourself to be around nobody that you don't want to be around. And I promise you, you'll attract more people like who you're trying to be, or the dynamic you want to fit in, the crowds you want to sit in. Like, I've been going to poetry readings and I've met so many poets and people that do music. Like, I just said I love music. So growing up now and really branching out into doing things, it's a lot of different stuff that I want to get my hands on and just learn about, because it's always been an interest of mine. So I have to put myself out there and get around. See you next week, Brian. Get around, new things, new crowds, new energy. I'm trying to learn new things. I want to keep growing. So I got to put myself out there. And I feel like you all should too. So don't knock it till you try it. Find something that interests you. Find something that connects with you and step out into it. Stop sitting still in things. Sitting still is never a good thing. That means you're not growing. And we are all flowers and we need to grow. Thank you, Amanda. Oh my God, to know that somebody's taking notes, this is crazy. I love that. Thank you so much, because I am a big note taker. Okay. So I'm glad I could give you some great gems tonight. And I look forward to seeing y'all here with me next week. Okay, remember, you can come and follow my YouTube channel at Simply Complicated Chats. Catch me here at BFM Radio 109.6 every Tuesday, 11 p.m. Eastern time. No, yeah, Eastern time. And just come on, y'all. Check in, okay? That's all I can say. Check in, be here. Let's grow together, because we can. Okay? Love y'all. See y'all next week.